Hey everybody, today's words to live by are: the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And that comes to you courtesy of Lao Tzu, the ancient philosopher. Funny story about this one too. When I was in the second grade, I was asked to do an assignment by my teacher, and it was to find a quotation from somebody famous and pick it out and write about it. And so somehow I picked this particular quote: the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, by Lao Tzu. Now, the time that I was growing up, there was no internet. All we had were some Encyclopedia Britannicas, and I have no idea how I would have found that quote. So it probably was foretelling sort of my future in spirituality and all the studying of philosophy that I've done now, especially over the last 10 or 12 years. So it kind of fits. But I always loved that quote so much because there are some really tough things that happen in life. There are big, huge goals that we all have. There are tough processes that we have to go through. Sometimes there's suffering. And it seems like there's no way we can ever do it. There's no way we can ever accomplish whatever it is we want to accomplish. There's no way we can achieve what we want to achieve. There's no way that we're going to get through the suffering that's been so painful for so long. And it seems like such a long road and such an arduous task. And I just always come back to this, and I've come back to this now for 35 years, 40 years. I've come back to this quote, and it just says, you don't have to do an entire journey's worth. You just have to do a step. You just have to take that first step. So if you're lining up to run 26.2 miles in a marathon, it seems like it's going to be 3, 4, 5 hours of just misery. And it starts with a single step as soon as that sound goes off at the beginning of the race. If you have a childhood dream, sort of like what I did in tennis, you have a dream of being a professional tennis player. It's going to take 10, 15 years to do, and probably go through a lot of ups, downs, achievements, losses, the whole thing. And it seems huge and impossible, but you just have to take that first step and just get a little bit of momentum, because that's what this quote is about for me. It's about starting to build momentum. And by taking that single step, that first step, you're starting the process of building momentum. And with momentum, that's when really special, cool things happen. So I hope you will remember this quote every time you see something that looks impossible or some long road ahead and you're like, what am I going to do? The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson, and if you liked this, please like or subscribe or both, and I will see you soon. Thanks.